to another Fusion 360 tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to attach a canvas to our design so that we can use it to help aid us in our modeling. First thing, as always, is we'll open up a new design, we'll save it, and we'll make sure that everything's set up right to save us some headaches later. So first thing we've done here is we've opened up a new modeling space. Up here we have our view cube, and we want to make sure that Z is up. So our Z axis is going up like this. Just that's how our equipment is set up in the shop. We also want to make sure that our default units are inches. If they're not, just click on here, change them with the palette when it pops out, and make sure it's set to inch and default. You may find your palettes are hidden. They may be off to the side, and you may have to find them and click the plus sign. Alright, we'll save this design. We'll call it inserting a canvas, and we'll save it. So now we're ready to go. First thing we want to do is create a new component. I'll save us some headache down the road, and make sure we activate it using make sure the black dot's there. So what we want to do is, first things first, we need to have a picture to insert as a canvas, and I've gone ahead and I've already gotten one. Just go to Google Images, find one, download it. It needs to be a JPEG or a PNG if you're going to do that. Once you've got your picture saved, just go up here and click on Insert and Attached Canvas. So the attached canvas palette's going to open up, and it's going to ask us first to select a face to draw on. For most of the stuff, we're going to want to draw on the top. So we'll click on the top here, one selected, and then insert or select the image. So select the image. I saved it to the desktop. In the computer lab, you're going to have to save it to PH Drafting Share on the network. And we'll just click on the maple leaf, and we'll open it up, and it tells you right here that it's looking for PNG, JPEG, the other JPEG, and TIFF. So click on Open, and it shows us our image. Now we've got a few more options now, and most of them we don't really care about. I'm just going to zoom in on this so it's a little bit more viewable. We can flip it if we want. Maybe we want to flip it in either direction, something to note. We can change its size by scaling it. Normally you scale with the blue arrows, but in this case it's for moving it around, and you can grab the square there and move it around. If you want to scale it, you have to do that in the menu over here. I'm not going to talk about scaling. I prefer to change the size of my image a slightly different way. What's really important is we don't want it to be selectable, and we don't want display through. We want to leave these unchecked. But the only other thing we might want to change is this opacity. So the thing that we have going on here is the edges of this is black. So if you're going to go around and use the edge to model, being black, it's going to be a problem. You're not going to see it because the lines that we trace are good on the sketch are going to be black. So the easiest thing to do is just grab your opacity slider and just drag it and fade that out. And I like it to be about anywhere between 10 and 20 when I model. 16 is kind of right in the middle. Easy. I mean, I can type in 15 if I want. And then just hit enter or click OK, and there we go. We're ready to go. We can start tracing that. We can create a new sketch, make the sketch on the top view, and we've got our modeling aid. Let's say, for example, you want to change something. Well, notice we have canvases now in our browser tree, so we can click on the maple leaf and we can edit the canvas. So here's where we can change a number here. We can also rotate it if we want. Not that I really want to do that. And again, we could change that. We can hit enter or type in, click OK. Now I said that I don't like to scale it. I like to use what's a better feature. So I'm going to go on my view cube to the top viewport. Just going to zoom out and pan a little bit. I want to go and right click on Maple Leaf here, Canvases, and select Calibrate. What I like about the Calibrate is that I can specify exactly what size I want this maple leaf to be. Generally, we will make our decals and our t-shirts, and you'll get a 6 by 6 inch piece of material to start. So let's make this thing roughly 6 by 6. So I'm going to click there, and I'm just going to type in 6. And when I hit enter, it's going to make it 6 inches wide. Just zoom out now, and there we go. It's going to begin tracing almost what we want at 6 inches. And that's it. That's basically everything you need to know about inserting a canvas, and we could start using it to model as in whatever way you want. So thanks for watching.